Hi everybody, it's Larry Vela. I'm back at GenCon 2016, and we are at the Gale Force 9 booth. We're with John Koenig, and founder of Gale Force 9. That's me. And he has all kinds of cool products to show off. So John, what's big and exciting for 2016 at the show?
Well, the biggest thing that everybody's talking about is our Star Trek Ascendancy game.
Sure.
So Star Trek Ascendancy, this is a big, expansive 4X game.
Okay.
You are not playing a captain of a ship. You are not doing away missions. You are playing all of the Federation. You are playing all of the Romulans.
Okay.
You are playing all of the Klingons. Expansions. We're going to have Ferengi. We're going to have Cardassians. We're going to have the Endurance. We're going to have. It's going to go on and on.
Very,
and on
very
and
cool.
On, which is cool. So, core game itself starts off at a 3-player game. And
Okay.
the reason for that is it's about cost and about parts. There are some, almost 300 different pieces inside this box.
I see that there's a whole lot of pretty cool Star Trek miniatures in there.
It is a brick. What is so wonderful about this game is that it is a 4Xer that you can literally, not the first time, the second time you play, you literally can set this thing up in about 5 minutes and start playing. You put down a command card, you put down some command markers, you put down a couple of ships, you put down your homeworld. You've got some cool sliders on your display and everything else, and you start exploring. You put down a world, you go into warp, you fly, you explore. Eventually you're going to run into somebody. That's first contact.
There we go.
You can decide to open up. You can try to start doing a little bit of diplomacy. One of the cool aspects of this game is the diplomacy. The entire diplomacy engine of this game is 3 cards.
Okay.
You have these 3 cards in your hand that give you nothing. If you hold them, they don't do anything for you. But if you give them to somebody, it allows them to get an extra resource, or 2 extra resources, or 3 extra resources. There's one of each. So once you sit there, so let's say you're the Klingons, on Federation, we roll up, we decide not to open up on each other. We say, hey, we should be friends, let's trade. As soon as I trade, then now, during the resource phase, when it comes around, you can literally get some extra stuff. So you guys are getting ahead as far as game's going on. At any time, for any reason, you can pull your card.
Okay. Very cool.
If you are holding my trade agreement, it means I don't have to stop when I see your ships. I can fly right over.
Right.
So you can let people fly out, pull a thing, trap them. There's all kinds of.
So you have all the whole
And it's so elegant, so easy. It's
very, very cool.
Simple little cards. When the Ferengi come along, they're all about the money. They're all about the last. So they are ascending by collecting resources and spending the resources to do that sort of thing.
Okay.
The Klingons are ascending quicker by taking out fleets and getting bonuses and destroying people.
How about the crafty Romulans and the Cardassians?
So all of that stuff, I'm gonna let that be a little bit of spoilers.
Sure.
And then when they come out, you guys can kind of see for yourselves.
All right.
So that is Star Trek Ascendancy. The Cardassians, the Ferengi are going to be out later on this year.
Okay.
And that will take it up to a 5-player game.
Very nice.
Next year, we've got a couple more in the plans. I mean, this could end up being like a 12-player game someday. Awesome. As it goes down the thing. But cool. we have a 5-year mission for this game, so we've got a lot of stuff in the works.
Okay.
So that is Star Trek Ascendancy.
What's the price point on it?
$100.
All right.
We have very limited amount here at the show.
Sure.
When they are gone, the earliest we could possibly see them out in the stores is probably going to be 3rd week of September.
Okay.
And so we'll see what happens then. It could be then. It might be a little bit longer.
I got you. Great.
Excellent.
Thanks so much.
No problem. Have a good one. All right.
Hey everybody, Larry Vela here. We are back at the Gale Force 9 booth, and we're going to go over really quickly. We have the kiosk with a lot of their new and very soon-to-be released products. We're going to go through these really, really fast. First thing, on the top shelf here, we have the Dungeons & Dragons Collector Series. These are, as you can tell, these are very large-scale miniatures. We have a Storm King's Thunder Storm Giant Royal Guard. And then here we have the Storm King's Thunder Frost Giant. So as you can see, these are pretty large. This is about a 4-inch tall miniature. This is probably about 5-inch tall on the Royal Guard here. These are going. These are expected. There's going to be an entire line of these giants coming from that are all part of Storm King's Thunder, and they're all retailing for about $50. So those are awesome. Now let's move down here. These are older. Members of the resin collector series for Dungeons and Dragons from some older older modules. There's just a variety of those here. The bottom two shelves, though, is where it gets really interesting. We have the Ferengi and the Cardassian Union expansion lines. This is for Star Trek Ascendancy. And these are about to be, these are brand new for the show, just released. And so you can see you get your little player cards, you get the different ships, and these are both going to arrive in Q4.